That is the only thing about having the door open.
Can you see the red light? Can you see the what? There's flies in it.
It's recording. It's recording.
One just came in.
The red dot is on.
Oh, that red light's on. Anyway, Big J's escaped to. Hold on. I've got to see that green light.
Yeah,
okay.
green light is green.
Okay, this is Big. This is Big J escaped to the Dominican Republic. We're gonna have a roundtable talk today, as we do. Been here for 2 weeks, but let's get on to it.
Bienvenido, BIGJAY. Escape a República Dominicana. Hasta pronto, papi.
Big J, take one.
Unks, how you doing?
Good. Good.
Damon, how you doing?
Peace, love.
Peace, peace, peace. So, fellas, we're here in the sunny Dominican Republic. So the question I want to ask you is, you guys just finished the tour of Sosua. How was it for you this time?
Sosua is Sosua.
This is Bronx talking, by the way.
It's a party.
But he's not on camera. Just putting it out there.
It's a party town. It's a party beach town where people come to have fun, enjoy themselves, have a good time, leave their worries at home. And it's always going to be that. I don't see it changing much. Yeah, there's always going to be changes. The only thing, what they say, the only thing guaranteed is death, taxes, and change. So Sosua is always going to be what it is.
Why did you take that shit? Go on.
I mean, yeah.
How was Sosua for you?
I like Sosua.
Yeah? Same old, same old?
I mean, for a lot of people, they don't like it. You know?
No, they don't.
There's reasons why I actually like it. You two gentlemen, you know, y'all don't fancy Sosua. You know,
Big up Sosua.
I have my own personal nickname for them. I'm just not going to put that on camera.
Yeah, please, thank you.
But
Coffee combs. Anyway, I love that. Coffee combs. I'm Coffee Combs #2, by the way. But anyway, continue.
Yeah. Sosua is going to change.
Can you see
in my
changes?
opinion.
Can you see
I
changes?
see a lot of changes already. I mean, you can just go to the beach and see the changes. The fact that it has a sidewalk now.
Okay, continue,
It has
please.
it has a painted sign going to Sosua. You can see when you first enter there, it has a bus station now.
Oh yeah, cause I seen that. Is that sign that
Right by the sign, there's
No,
an actual
okay, so
bus
the sign
station.
you're talking
not the
about-
multicolored thing that every you got Nagua, you got Santi, you know that
we have-
multicolored
That's
thing.
not at the beach, though. That is in Sosua.
My bad. Okay,
But it's not at the beach.
that is new though, isn't it?
It's new.
Right, okay.
It's down there by Ocean Village.
Okay.
And Casa Linda's.
Right. The Sosua sign I'm speaking of is
You talking
it's
about
a
the
paint
painting
it's a
mural.
painted mural.
It's a mural.
It's a painted mural.
By
But
the beach.
as you first enter Sosua at the beginning of the beach now, you actually now have a bus depot.
Curvy tourist station.
Right.
Where the buses can pull all the way in.
Yes, they have an actual bus
Not
station
just
now.
a little kiosk.
The one that was across the road from that fish restaurant.
Yes. From
So
Red-
that's no longer.
No, it's there. It's now a bus station. They remodeled it. They plowed out some land. Remember, it used to be just a little.
Yeah, on the
tiny-
corner, on the little
Yeah.
corner thing. Yeah.
Right, and they were selling renting and selling motorcycles there on that corner at one time.
Okay.
But now it's a bus station.
It's a
actual
bus station.
The buses pull in there. They don't just sit on the side of the road no more.
So the changes you're going to see in the next year and a half, you're going to actually see that tourism stand is going to be completed right there when you first start entering Sosua, right across from that Curry Tours bus station. As you go down, you're going to see how they're starting to take over the beach from the vendors and the locals.
Okay, so they're slowly
They're
taking.
slowly doing it. It's blocked off. The construction's going. And what they're going to do, from what I'm noticing, on the way they're doing the construction, is that they're working on one end and they're working on the other end. And
Where the women gotta go.
they're boxing them. Well, they're boxing them in.
Right,
So as
okay.
they box them in, they squeeze them. They're going to squeeze them in.
So to ask you, because I don't go. I say I've got nothing against Sosua. Big up all the man them that goes to Sosua. For I always say Sosua is necessary. So just for my clarification, are they, and correct me if I'm wrong, Bronx as well, are they moving them to the end of where the casino is? Is that where they're pushing them?
No. So let me
Where RMVM.
So
no, they're not.
So let
no
me
more.
ask you a
Okay.
question, right?
Yeah.
The Coffee Combs brothers I'm speaking to here. I want to get their responses. You come in on a cruise ship, or
Yeah.
you move here.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna go by nationality at all, right? I'm not gonna go by color, anything. You come here with your wife, right? Do you want to see a traffic
No.
Okay. So,
Not if I'm with my kids, and no.
so if everyone plays the game correctly, as we all know when it comes to money going into areas and what happens with the gentrification, you will notice that they're going to start removing the things that attracts those people.
That's from the beach side of things.
From the beach side of things. So what they're going to do is that married women don't want to see loose women around their men.
No.
So they're gonna have to erase that. One of the ways you erase those things is you start up leveling everything, which is basically known as pricing you out.
Right.
So we price you out where you can't afford to be there, and then you're not there. Then we start pushing you to a red light district, sort of like what they did to 42nd Street. As they started cleaning it up, they started pushing everything down the block and around the corners, 43rd, 44th. As you get it around the corner, you start pushing it further away, and a little bit more away, and then a little bit more away, right? Until all of a sudden, the people that you're pushing get tired of getting pushed, and they just let you buy them out. Once you remove the safe haven for the people that you don't want to see, they got to find somewhere else to go. Without you even having to put pressure on them, there's nowhere for them to be. So either they get with the program and upscale, which we know most of the people we're talking about is too cheap to upscale. So they rather just sell, take that little bit of money, and be out.
Are they knocking down the casitas on the beach and remodeling them? Not yet, but you can see that it's happening.
Well, I can say this: some of the places have been remodeled.
Right.
Because I don't know the name of the place, but there's a 2-story place that got remodeled, and a lot of brothers hang out there. They got hookah, they got a lot of stuff going on there. So I noticed that. That's the first remodel that I noticed that it was so abundantly clear that it was redone.
Right.
Now I don't know if all of the casitas are gonna do that or not, but that's just one example. They definitely trying to quote unquote improve the beach. I don't know why they haven't gone as far as what they've done in Cabarete.
But they are. That was the next thing I was going to say.
Yeah.
Part of that cleaning up process is to create the competition against the next town.
Right.
In order to compete with Cabarete, they got to do what?
They got to clean it all up.
They got to light up the beach.
Yeah, they got to light up the beach for sure. They have to clean it up first. Then you have to make it accessible, and you have to.
Well, we seen that part.
Yeah.
With the rebuilding all the stairs.
Yeah, rebuilding all the staircases.
Okay, so okay, so I don't go down there. So.
Well, yeah, there's 3. I believe it's 3 entrances.
Yes, it is.
There's Jeremy Coast entrance.
Yes.
Then you've got the one from Flip Flop going down.
There's a whole nother
So
staircase.
I don't even know
There's
about
a whole
Alright,
nother
so-
staircase
Oh,
going up to the highway. There's a whole nother
Yeah,
staircase.
there's 2 entrances from the highway now, from the main road. There's 2 staircases from the main road. One is in the middle of the beach where my phone.
Through the
my phone
I know where you're talking.
Right, so
I know where
that
you're
alley,
talking.
That leads you right up to the main road. There's another one though further down, like at the beginning of the casitas, where all the artwork is at. Like if you walk down the hill from Flip Flop and you walk to the beach, right there in the beginning where you enter the actual sand and stuff, and where you see the parking lot. Where the parking lot.
Where the parking is, yeah.
So now there's another staircase over that way.
Oh.
Yeah, there's another staircase they did, and it looks like, I don't know if they're gonna make another one, but there's like further up the road, closer to Cheramico's, there's like a gated off section, a whole gated off section where it looks like it's gonna be another entrance to where they're doing remodeling now.
And you already know, if once they finish that entry tour with Caribbean Express, there'll be another entrance into the beach on that end.
Yeah. They haven't done it yet, but it's gonna get
So
there.
that part of it with what they're doing with the rebuild, it's gonna have a boardwalk actually.
Oh, Oh shit.
It looks like it. It looks because they have a poster up there
Uh-huh.
of what it's gonna look like. Like if you
Yeah, I've seen like
there's a poster. They got a poster up there of what the plan is for all of it.
So, Adam, before we go any further, could you just check, Dame, that Unks is in?
I'm in.
I'm blind as about. Okay, that's all I
Yes,
need
he's
to know.
in
I can cut that all that. The question was, so where are they gonna? Okay, so if they're not moving, obviously they're cleaning up the beach, right? We established that they're cleaning up the beach. They want to make it more family friendly, whatever.
I don't know what their plan is. I'm not a politician. I don't have the inside link on what they got going on or what their intentions are. All I can say is that they're renovating. They appear to be renovating and remodeling the beach to make it look better, to make it function better. Now, what goes along with that, I don't know. I can't tell you. Now, as far as the aspect of the people, what they're doing with the vendors, because I don't know, how that goes. Are they gonna allow those vendors that are there now to come back into the same spaces for the same prices? I don't think so, but I don't know. Like I said, because it would be great if they remodeled all those places, right? Bring them up to modernize them or whatever, and then allow those vendors to still come in there and keep them at a similar cost, and they can continue doing business as usual. Are they gonna do that? I have no idea. No clue.
So if I was to ask both of you, where do you think possibly they're gonna move the women, or you just
I don't think they're gonna move.
If you was to take a
I
guess,
don't think they're moving the women.
you don't think they're gonna move the women at all?
No.
So all this renovation that they're doing, it's not because obviously it's to attract families. You're still gonna have.
I don't know that it's to attract families.
Okay,
I think
okay.
I think the infrastructure is very old.
Right.
And it's being brought into this time. I don't know that there's an agenda to just completely get rid of the women anymore. I mean, there was a mayor before, female mayor.
I remember her.
Loud and clear, she made her
feelings known.
Her feelings known that she was trying to get rid of all the girls in town and all that. I will say another thing that's changing the scope of that town is that the Chinese are there.
Yeah, and the Chinese don't move there for no reason.
And they got these big stores.
Yes, they have.
They have two. No, they got three now.
Three now.
Yeah, they have 3 stores there now. How long before they start replacing Dominicans? Because first they started with one store.
I remember.
They started with that one store next to King's, and I'm like,
I remember, that big store, And then one moved across the
across
road,
street. Bourbon Street, the old Bourbon Street is now like a Chinese dollar store or whatever. And it just seems out of place unless they know something we don't, and they see a wave that's coming that hasn't crashed yet.
Well,
because as far as the women is concerned,
we'll get onto that.
Okay.
But we're gonna get onto that.
the wave is hitting the rocks.
We're gonna get onto that.
The wave is hitting the rocks.
He's got a smug look on his face. We're gonna get onto that.
The reason why I say the wave is hitting the rocks because, as he stated, they went from 1 to 3 stores, right? Okay. The downfall for Sosua and for what we're about to see, because you're about to see.
You made a strong statement. You said downfall, Unks.
Yeah.
That's a very strong statement.
When you
elaborate, please.
When you have a thirst for money, the way that we see people, then you should start thinking about what you see in your own land. Your people's love for money will change the landscape of everything. And if you really want to know what I'm talking about, look at Harlem in New York. Look at Brooklyn.
They're gentrifying.
Look at what they're doing to the Bronx.
Are they gentrifying that as well?
Yeah. Yes.
They've done it with Tottenham. Tottenham's very gentrified now.
Right? So now we know,
I can't talk for Bronx or
we know we're somewhere where the love for money is. Okay, so you went from 1 to 3 stores.
They're not doing that for no
You never reopened the hottest club you have in town. You're keeping it shut down.
Yeah, I don't know what's up with that.
Oh, we're gonna get onto
that's
that,
a mind
right?
because that's a good.
It all clicks in the same. It's the love for money, right? One of the ways you squeeze somebody out of a property is that you keep them from being able to make any money on it, and you make them keep paying for it. Eventually, they let go of the property because they're gonna get tired of paying for something that they can't generate no money from, right? How good is a business that you pay for that generates no money?
It's no good at all if it ain't generating no money.
Right. So if I want you to let go of something, I have to starve you out.
Business, yeah. So I'm forced to sell.
So what you do is you force everybody into some place that was getting a little bit of money that is now the main attraction. And not just the main attraction for you to hang out and party a little bit, they have now took over for Bourbon Street, which is now a store. Basically to serve you the drinks and everything, right? So you have all these things happening, and if you really broaden out and you really take a look, they're moving them out slowly. As you walk that whole strip, you see things that you thought would never be rebuilt, being rebuilt.
There was a place across the road from what's that bar? Europa. Remember there was all them abandoned buildings across the road. Are they being built up now?
All that stuff is being built up.
So on the
Serious?
So they haven't built it up yet. It's still in
Right.
the lot right there.
But you can see it's in construction.
It's gonna be, because on the corner,
Yeah.
where it used to be a bar and they used to have the pool table. They have pool tables in there.
Bar, pool table, chicken spot.
Well, the chicken spot's right around the corner. But that corner right there, it used to be, a bar. It was kind of popular because they had pool tables and everything. We used to go there when it was open. They tore that down. They left it blank for a while. Now they built like a condo. Like it's a building. It's like, I haven't seen the units, but it's condos over there now.
So, how is the quality of women? Has it declined, or is it still the same?
Who's the question for?
Both.
Well, I guess I'll speak because Bronx doesn't really dabble.
No, let's deal with Bronx first.
Okay.
Bronx.
I will give.
How is the quality of women? Has it declined or is it the same? Because I'll be honest with you. People think I've got a problem with SOSUA. I don't have a problem with SOSUA. It's necessary. It's necessary. The times I used to go, back in the day, the quality was there. The women used to wear their dresses, come in their heels. We're having big man talk.
Dressed to impress.
Thank you very much. Dressed, to use a better word, dressed to impress. Last time I went there, it was Jordans, spandex, belly tops. There was just.
Alright,
so I mean, what is it now?
Here's what I'm gonna say. I've known about SOSUA since 2010 or something like that. I can't remember exactly what. When I first started coming to the Dominican Republic, I knew that SOSUA was there. Me and one of my boys, we started in Puerto Plata. All of my adventures started in Puerto Plata. Back in the day, 2010, Puerto Plata was off the chain. Now, my boy had wanted to go down the road to SOSUA. We knew what it was. It was a beach town, nightlife, club, etc. He wanted to go to Passions because he saw videos on YouTube about how.
Right, could you, for those who don't know,
so Passions
like
was
me.
Passions was a gentleman's club, let's say.
Right.
And he wanted to go there because he saw videos on YouTube of how the waitresses looked and how they opened beers. It was very exciting to him. So we were gonna go down there just to check out SOSUA. This is in I want to say 2010. I could be wrong on the year exactly. I don't remember. But Puerto Plata was so off the hook as far as partying and nightlife that we never made it
To SOSUA.
because it was just too much going on in Puerto Plata.
And Passions was in.
SOSUA.
Oh, Passions was in SOSUA.
At the time, Passions was in Santiago, and there was a Passions in SOSUA.
Right, got you.
This is back in the days of the old Rumbas.
Right, got you.
What is now Kings. So we were always partying in Puerto Plata. And back then we were taking very short trips. 4 days, maybe 5. You can call us weekend warriors. That's what we call it.
Okay.
But Puerto Plata was off the chain. We was having an incredible time, and there was just never enough time to get to Sosua. Every time we tried to go,
it wouldn't happen. You had everything in Puerto Plata.
Everything was in Puerto Plata. You didn't need to go. Didn't need to leave Puerto Plata to have.
Excuse me.
So when we finally got to Sosua, I want to say friends of ours were staying down there in Ocean Village, and we went to visit them and hang out with them. At the time, one of the brothers was managing a Dominican artist, and we went down there for a rap video.
Okay.
A Dominican rap video. I don't remember the artist's name and all that, but it was literally, there was fog machines, big bright lights, cameras.
And that was your first time in
Sosua? Yes.
And what year was this?
2015?
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was 2015, if I'm not mistaken. And it was Halloween. It was around Halloween time. Because we were staying in Puerto Plata, and we just drove down the road to see our people. So we went down the road, and we saw Sosua for the first time. And all the women at this time were dressed to impress. You didn't see, if you saw women with Jordans and all that, it was very, very few, very few.
Okay.
Most of the women were dressed to impress, and the mentality of the women
different.
was different.
Okay.
Back then, I could say, like, women would come, it would be nothing to do with money. They would come around just to hang out and have a good time. It was a very casual, friendly atmosphere back then. Of course, there was always, business being done, whatever happened.
Yeah.
However, it wasn't the main attraction. It was just like, yo, you would meet somebody, let's say at Bourbon Street.
Wow.
Say, hey, where you staying at? Okay, I'm staying over here at what's one of the I can't think of the name of there's a hotel over there.
Okay.
Hey, come hang out, let's have a drink, whatever.
Yeah.
So a young lady would come and meet you, hang out, you have drinks and talk, and that'd be it. Now you may or may not have a good time otherwise, but there was never this pressure for a transaction to happen. That's what I said.
Right.
So back in the day, there was no transactional pressure. Where now today, fast forward to now, it seems to be a lot of transactional pressure or nothing.
Or nothing.
That's what it seems to be to me, and that's fine. Listen, I've always said, and I maintain this: the answers to your questions are going to be dependent on who you're asking.
Right.
Some people travel just to
But
party.
don't be unfair though, because the reason why I'm gonna say don't be unfair is because you know the country. So me knowing you, you move different.
I do.
So
But see, like Uncle always say that I hate Sosua. I don't hate Sosua. I just like constantly being accosted or propositioned over and over and over again. Like, I have a tolerance for that.
you don't like it or you do like
I
it?
do not.
Oh, you do not, sorry, okay.
I do not like the constant,
Hola papi,
all of that. After 2 days
mi
of that,
negro, mi fuerte.
after 2 days of that, I'm like, nah.
You're done.
I'm done. Like, get me out of here. I don't have a large tolerance for that. It's annoying to me. But I get it. I understand.
No, it's necessary.
I understand what it is. And I always say this for brothers who come just to party.
Hold on. Is it on the decline?
No.
Yes or no?
No.
No.
I would say this. To me, what has changed is it's seasonal, you could say, depending on what season you're in and what time frame you're in. Because if you're there for Super Bowl, Halloween, Memorial Day weekend, any of those big times,
You'll see it
flooded. It's packed full of people. So anyone who says it's dead or dying, go there on one of those times and tell me it's dead or dying.
Yeah, but one would say that's two. That's Halloween and Super Bowl.
3 or 4 times a year.
a year.
And then broker in a week after each event.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm only playing devil's advocate.
that's cool. That's
Yeah,
cool.
yeah,
Listen,
you know.
broken factor in a week after each event, and tell me it's dead. It's not. Like, I don't have videos because I don't really be recording like that. But there's plenty of people out there.
Well, we're gonna get onto that question, but you don't think that Sosua is declining?
No, I think it's changing. I do not think it's declining.
Is
And define decline. No, what do you mean decline? Is it less tourism?
I don't go there, so but I do hear talk.
You have to.
I do because which we're gonna get onto.
But listen,
we both know that people are going elsewhere.
People are going elsewhere, but they're going elsewhere because
The prices. Let's call it. The prices are getting out of hand. People are complaining. People don't want to pay the prices.
Right.
Let's.
Going elsewhere for a cheaper price.
You pay for what you get, man.
I ain't even gonna go that far. I'm gonna say they're going somewhere else because somewhere else offers a cheaper price.
Yeah, but remember, I asked, how is the quality of women? Has it declined or is it the same?
It's not the same. Here's
So it has declined then. The quality of women has declined. Because you're saying it's not the same.
I'm going to say, has the quality of women declined? Yes and no. Are there still incredible, gorgeous women out there? Yes.
Right.
Are they in abundance like they used to be? No.
Right.
Are they dressing up as much as they used to?
No.
And I say, this is what I say to that. If you have girl A, girl B. Girl A is dressed to impress. Girl B is in jeans and fluffy slippers.
Right.
If girl B is getting money, girl A is going to look at her in the way she's dressed and say, hey, if she's getting money, why am I doing all this dress to impress stuff when I can still get money? If she dressed like that and she can get money, what's the point?
What's the point?
So I think that is the reason why a lot of these women are out there, not dressed to impress, just comfortable, and still getting money because brothers are still giving up their bread. See, like it used to be Fantasy Island, where it's like you're supposed to be being sold a fantasy. You know, we used to joke about it and call Sosua like, yo, it's a rap
Fantasy
video.
Island.
No, a rap video. And that's what you would go there for, so you could, be in a rap video, be surrounded by all these gorgeous, dolled up women and partying and drinking and having a great old time. Now you can still party and drink and have a great time and be surrounded by beautiful women. I would just say that the atmosphere.
And people not parley. We don't parley. We just parley. No. Anyway, that's Puffy Combs parley.
Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
We ain't got nothing. No shit to do. We ain't got nothing to do with that. We just party. No, party. But anyway.
To answer your question, has the quality of women declined? I would say no. I would say the ratios have declined. The ratio is different. There has always been a mixture of, incredibly beautiful women and average women, and it depends on your taste.
Oh yeah.
It completely depends on your taste.
I love my fluffies and thickums,
Mentiras.
Anyway, I went out with Fluffy for a date tonight. She was a Fluffy.
Would you stop lying on camera?
She was a Fluffy.
And he's lying. Spin a lover. Muscle bound, spinning lover, mother lover.
She was a Fluffy.
Yeah, whatever. Yo, I can't say it's declined. It's just the ratio has changed. The atmosphere has changed.
Unks. How is the quality of women in Sosua? Has it declined or is it the same in your opinion?
Depends on what you're looking for. Everybody's not looking for the same thing.
So you don't think it's declining?
I don't have problems.
Yeah, okay, you don't have problems. Okay, well, we have to take that answer as it is. There you have it. You don't have no problems.
I don't have problems with the course. I don't have problems with any of that. So,
what about when as what Bronx said, the women used to dress up in dresses, and we're men, we all like to see,
the women I deal with still do.
Okay.
I Like I said, they're still there. They're just not in abundance.
Okay, that told me.
It all goes by what you're looking for. Most of these guys get off the plane and you will scratch your head.
Wondering what the hell.
Like, what did he just fly here for?
I've seen that.
And that's what it is. As far as the quality, I would just say that there's no caring included with the services anymore. It's a such thing as customer care, client services, and those things. There's none of that. It's
fast food.
Wham bam, thank you, ma'am.
It's McDonald's, man.
You know,
It's not a home cooked meal anymore.
when you're like, yo,
Like a Master P album.
when you're like
Like a Master P album. Well, it's a great analogy.
when you're
Master P used to put out albums at fucking McDonald's. So, someone put out albums. Hey, maybe it's a bad analogy, I don't know. But like a Master P album. Anyway,
what Master P did was that he put one record on the album that he knew you liked, and you would buy the album for one record. The other 13 songs you would skip.
Yeah.
He's still making that bread.
Yeah, but a lot of artists do the same thing.
Hey, great analogy.
Go ahead.
No, you just Master P.
Okay, so it did work then. So it did work. Okay, I didn't
one
fuck up.
song on there that you love is like, oh yeah, that's incredible. All the others
rest
you're gonna
is
skip.
rubbish.
But you're paying for the
For that
entire
album.
album for one song. So great analogy.
So
He did one, and other artists did 4, but it's the same thing.
So food and drink prices, has it gone up? I mean, we know we're in a cost of living crisis, but
Says who?
Well, I am. I'm feeling the effects.
Okay,
We know you rich.
listen,
Nah,
You never know what car unks drive, but I ain't gonna put it out
It's
there.
not. It's not that. It's not that.
We ain't gonna put
it's
it out
that
there.
they're gonna continue to keep raising costs because that's what they can do.
So how are the food and drink prices right there now?
Too goddamn high.
Too goddamn high.
compared to
What we used to pay.
It's not particular to the Dominican Republic. All around the world that exists. Everything, the cost of goods and services have gone up. And
Well, in Dominican Republic, it has, yeah.
After the pandemic, everything has gone up. As
Yes,
far
it has.
as cost of goods and services.
Facts.
As if they're trying to make up for lost time. I don't know if that's the case. I'm not an economist, but
Telling no lies.
Compared to what we're used to paying for food and drinks, yeah, of course the cost has gone up, definitely. Can you still find affordable
Food?
Yeah, you just gotta look for it.
I wouldn't eat that.
And what about hotels? Can you still find good hotels and Airbnb prices for
Yes.
good prices in Sosua?
Yes.
Come on,
Simple
Unks.
answer, yes.
Come on, Unks. Come on.
I mean, I don't stay in hotels.
Okay, well, Airbnbs, my bad.
I'm usually in the same places I've always stayed.
Yeah, we don't. I mean, we usually rent apartments.
So you're pretty much, it's pretty much the same. You got rapport with the.
Yeah,
Okay.
we have rapport with several owners out there, and we don't need to veer off of that.
Everything that you deal with goes on your preference of what you like. I like to be comfortable. I'm not trying to rent a spot when I go to the bathroom. It looks like I'm going to the bathroom in the subway. I'm not trying to.
I don't mind that shit.
I'm not trying to sleep in a room that doesn't have air conditioning.
Oh yeah, I hate. No. Fuck the air conditioning.
I don't do kick-in places to stay.
I hate air conditioning, bro. That makes me sick.
And what I mean by kicking is that I don't stay anywhere where someone can kick my door in and walk in.
Yeah.
It's just I'm not into that.
Three requirements for where we stay. Anywhere in the world. This is not for the Dominican Republic. This is anywhere we go in the world.
Ona.
Because because we don't just go to the Dominican Republic. We travel all over. We love the Dominican Republic, but we travel all over.
Yes, we do.
Mexico, Panama, Thailand, Bahamas, Jamaica, Caribbean period. We love travel. Canada. Just to name a few. But number one, safe. mean by safe is
your belongings.
I want to feel safe. I don't want to feel like you just said. I don't want to feel like somebody can kick in the door. I want as many barriers to the threat of robbery or invasion as possible. Number 2, clean.
Clean.
Some places you'll go is not clean.
That's important.
Number
Cleanliness
3,
is important.
comfortable. Those are the 3 requirements. Anything after that is a bonus. Safe, clean, comfortable. That's what I shoot for. I read reviews, I do research. If I can talk to an owner or manager, I'll talk to them first before I rent a spot. Anywhere in the world, like when I've gone to Jamaica, I've gone to places in Jamaica, like I've gone to Red Hills in Jamaica. And my man who's Jamaican, who lives in Spanish Town, said, what the are you doing in Red Hills? Don't go there. But I do my little research. Where I stayed at in Red Hills is away from the town, up the mountain. It's safe. She got a Fort Knox gate. And anybody who's trying to get at you is not traveling that far
to come and get you.
So I felt safe there. No problems whatsoever at all. So I do my due diligence and research before I stay at a spot, as much as I can.
This is Big J Escape to the Dominican Republic. Please, people, smash that like button. Much appreciated. I am not monetized. I'll repeat that again. I'm not monetized. Why, I do not know why. YouTuber and their madness, the guy mad, but it's all good. But it really helps the channel when you smash the like button. It takes 2.4 seconds. Even if you're just skipping through the video, just smash the like button, people, yeah? Manners and respect. Anyway, I'm joined here today by my 2 brothers, Bronx and Unks. We're just chopping it up, about, all good things about DR and, Sosua, just giving you an update. What happened. We're in Santiago right now. So we're gonna continue.
So let me just say this.
Go ahead, my brother.
Where in this country are you more safe than Sosua? Where?
Me personally.
Name some place in this country that has 3 dedicated forces to protect you.
I can't. I know I feel safe in Las Carabas, but it's residential, I guess. So
right.
That don't fucking count, I guess. I don't know.
No, I get what I'm saying.
No, I get what he's saying as well. I mean, if there's 3 police forces that are...
Yeah, because in Sosua particularly, you got the regular military police,
right,
the regular police, and the tourist police.
And the tourist police. Is that Cesta? Is it pronounced Cesta? Or Center?
I don't know, I just know them by
I know you're talking about Center or Cesta. I know you.
I can tell the difference in them by their
uniforms.
Yeah. That's how I tell them. You got the military police who dress in fatigues or whatever. You got the tourist police that wear the white shirts.
Yeah. Center.
You got the regular police that ride around and they,
Yeah, regular shit.
Yeah.
Do you think both of you, this question, do you think the creepy cams and the growth of more YouTube channels has destroyed the nostalgia of Sosua?
Yes.
Because...
Short answer, yes.
I remember when I first went to Sosua, there was only a handful of YouTubers. One, the Godfather TaylorMade, he's one. I believe the white boy from Australia. What's his name again? Mr. T. Mr. T was around. I don't think Crazy Cerise was around yet. I don't think she came out of the mad home just yet. Nah, I think she was still in the asylum then. Who else was on there? I don't think Flip Flop even. Did Flip Flop start his...
I don't know what...
I know Chris Dogan was around, but I don't think Flip Flop started his channel yet.
Chris Dogan wasn't in his area.
No, he wasn't, but he used to come up and shout out to Chris Dogan, man, you fucking arsehole, but shout out to you, brother. Do you know what I mean? That's my guy.
I don't know. It was 2016 when I seen the curve coming, where it's like all these YouTube...
But before we get to that, as you know, there was only a handful of YouTubers, obviously, doing their whole, Sosua thing. And Sosua was sweet. It was still nice them time there. Do you think that the influx of creep cams and YouTubers have destroyed the nostalgia of Sosua?
Can I answer first?
Go ahead, my brother.
Y'all have fucked it up.
Oh, you mean Americans or Brits?
No, I mean you fucking
you fucking Americans.
You fucking YouTubers
Woo!
destroyed that shit.
Right, go ahead.
I said it when I seen it the first time, and I was like, y'all gonna bring the wrong people here, and y'all gonna destroy it. And that's what y'all did. And then now, I'm watching all those same YouTubers get on YouTube and complain and everything, but you created that. It's sort of like walking around New York and saying that, hey, I did my dirt, but I ain't part of this problem right here. Fucking right, you are.
You are part of the problem.
You're part of the problem.
The new
You helped
generation
create
was
it.
watching you do your fuckery and continue. Yeah, I agree.
You come someplace to get away from mean mugging the dude next to you for no reason. And then you get to that place and you mean mug the dude next to you. Why do you get on a plane to go somewhere to take away all your pressures that you deal with every day to bring the very same people
you don't want to see it
that create those pressures?
It happened.
To you?
It happened. So just to give you a little insight, these are both from my American family. Just give you a little insight. We used to go to a place called Ayanapa. That's in Cyprus. So it was a little place, little party place we used to all go to. And I remember when Ayanapa first started, it was nice. Go there with the up north gal be there, letting off like there's no tomorrow. Then the man them started coming there. As soon as the man them started coming there, you had West London, South London, North London, East London. It got to a point where, can you imagine, you're on the beach and a big brawl breaks out and man's them just start juking and stabbing each other. That's a why for that still. But do you understand what I'm saying? Man, started stabbing each other. That's a why for that still. Anyway, man them was on a madness, right? And people started getting chucked off the island, getting deported off the island. It wasn't fun no more because you just don't know if you're gonna run into some South London, West London or East London man, because you have different gangs come out there as well. So you have, and not only that, I want to talk about London man, you got the Brum man, Liverpool man, Manchester man, which them man, they're all gully still, linking up. And wars would just be happening on the beach and you think, hold on a minute, I didn't come all the way out here for this, but it's turned into this. You know what I mean? So I feel what you're saying.
You cannot.
Without the YouTuber aspect though.
Nah, it's y'all guys' fault.
All right,
The creep cams is y'all guys' fault.
Why?
Why?
Well, you blame the viewers. You mean the viewers? Or the guys that started the channels?
Oh.
Because let's face it, yeah?
Without the viewers, they don't have a channel.
That's what I was gonna say. Because, okay, I'll give you an example, Bedroom, yeah? You have a guy called Jay Rillo. I've never met this guy called Jay Rillo in my life, yeah? But when he came on the scene, yeah, and I saw him, I said, this guy's one sandwich short of a picnic. This is not someone that I will hang out with. This is not someone that I will par with. This is not someone that I can sit down and reason with. I already knew the man was one sandwich short of a picnic. But the YouTube viewers loved the clown shit that he was doing. Because he was doing clown shit. And they loved it. And they keep on tuning into it.